Quick heads up, in this video I'm going to be looking to the left a lot because that's where my script is. Okay, so enjoy the video and, well, I'll see you in it. Hey, what is going on people? My name is Toby. I'm being formal in this video because today I'll be explaining the topic of tropical storms. This is for geography homework, so if it isn't your cup of tea, new videos will be out shortly. The first thing you need to know about tropical storms is how they form. The sea needs to be 27 degrees Celsius. There needs to be intense heat, low pressure, and as I mentioned, warm oceans. They form in the south of Asia, the south of North America, and the north of Australia. They form when water vapor is drawn up from a warm ocean. This water vapor cools as it rises to the sky. This vapor condenses to form towering thunderstorm clouds. These release more heat so that they can draw up more water vapor from the ocean. The next thing we need to learn about is why tropical storms spin. This is due to the Coriolis effect. If you don't know what the Coriolis effect is, I would recommend googling it because I find it way too difficult to explain and it's quite interesting to learn about. The Coriolis effect is what causes the Earth to spin and what causes tropical storms to spin. This is why they do not go in a straight line when they are, like, say, going to invade a country or something. Don't know why I used invade. That's for war. On to the next topic. Next we will look at the primary and secondary impacts and the immediate responses for the case study of Typhoon Haiyan. First we will look at the primary impacts. 6,300 people died and 28,700 people were injured. The airport was damaged and there was flooding up to a mile inland. We will look at the secondary impacts. Nearly 2 million people were left homeless, 11 million people were affected overall. There was lots of looting and it cost the country $1.5 billion worth of total damage. Finally, let's look at the immediate responses. USA sent out 13,000 service personnel and $475 million of aid was sent out. But overall, there were still 5 days left without aid. In fact, hurricanes, typhoons and cyclones are all the same thing. We can look at how we can monitor, track and prepare for tropical storms. To track and monitor tropical storms, you have to make sure to watch out for warnings. Hurricane centers will always alert you if a hurricane is possibly on its way to your living area. To prepare yourself, you can put together an emergency kit. You can also board up your windows and take everything you can from outside indoors. Next we will look at the social, economic and environmental impacts for the case study of Somerset Level. First we will look at the social impacts. 600 homes were affected and people weren't able to get to school or work. Now we'll look at the environmental impacts. Local businesses lost trade deals due to this flood, and the total cost was $6 million. That's a lot. There was also increased crime rate. This is bad because, well, you need to pay for everything that you get, and if you're not paying, well, that's a loss in income for the shops and anywhere that you're probably eating from. Finally, we'll look at the economic impacts. Due to this flood, journeys took longer and giant pumps from the Netherlands had to be implemented. Now, if anybody didn't know, I'm from England, and now I'll give you some evidence that we Brits have extreme weather. Now, it doesn't usually happen, but recently we've had 2 snowstorms which come up to about my waist. I think I'm about 5'8", so that's some thick snow. Also, we seem to have a short end of the stick when it comes to weather. Most of the time in England, it's even raining as we speak. Nevertheless, I hope everybody enjoyed this informational video, and I really do hope I get a good grade for this. So to all my fans, enemies, and my geography teacher, thanks for watching, and toodles.